Hey, book buddies, it's Brianna. Long time no see, like very long time. But I just want to say that I took a hiatus just because I had a lot of lifey and school things that I really needed to focus on. But now that I'm done with that portion of my life for right now, I can devote more time to the BookTube channel. So hopefully I will be posting more frequently. I'm sorry. My laptop is propped up on a bunch of books, so it was shaking when I got really excited. Okay. Anyway, so the purpose of this video is to talk about the upcoming CRAMATHON and my TBR for the CRAMATHON. So the CRAMATHON is being held by April and Whitney, and I'm going to leave links to their channels down below. And then the CRAMATHON starts on December 16th at 12 midnight, so soon, or depending on how long this is going to take to process, it's going to come up the 16th. So December 16th at midnight to December 23rd at 11:59 p.m. You know, just like college assignments, right at that deadline. But it's basically you have a week to do the challenges in the CRAMATHON and see how much you can get done. So I'm just going to read off the list that I have like on the side. So there are 7 challenges within this week-long CRAMATHON. And the first one is to read a book under 200 pages. The second is to read 2 books within 2 hours. Ooh, excuse me. Within 24 hours. Wow, that would have been just like... Anyway. So, read 2 books in 24 hours. Read a book set in a different country than where you live. I'm not sure if fantasy counts under that, but whatever. Anyway, read 4 is read a book that you've been putting off / have been meaning to read for forever. 5, read a book with pictures. 6, read a graphic novel. And 7, read 7 books in total. Okay, so, oh yeah, do you like my little setup here with my Funko Pops? Okay, so, for the first challenge, I'm going to have to open up my Kindle. The first challenge being read a book under 200 pages. And I am going to be reliving my adolescence and reading Fear Street books from R.L. Stine that I haven't read yet. So I have, oh, you can actually see this. Fear Hall and Fear Hall number 2, The Conclusion. So those are going to be the 2 books that I'm going to read in 24 hours, and they're both under 200 pages. And then challenge 3 says read a book set in a different country than where you live. And in October, I went to England, Scotland, and Wales. And while I was in Scotland, I managed to pick up this book called Ghostly Tales and Sinister Stories of Old Edinburgh by Alan J. Wilson, Brogan, and Frank McGrail. Everything will be listed down below. And basically, it's just a collection of like hauntings and scary stories that took place in Old Edinburgh, located in Scotland. So, figured it'd be a good time to finally read this. Because I told myself I was going to read it for Halloween. Never happened. Anyway, so that is the book set in a different country. And then a book that I've been putting off / have been meaning to read forever. I'm sorry. I'm really just scattered. I haven't taken my nap yet. Okay. I'm so old, guys. Okay. So, I've been meaning to read Something Beautiful by Jamie McGuire for forever. It's so pretty. And basically, it's just like a small novella about Shepley and America story. Shepley being Travis's cousin and America being Abby's best friend. And yes, I'm ready to dive back into this world. I really need to catch up on the Beautiful Disaster books. I think Beautiful Redemption's the next one I need to read, which I've gotten inspired to get into it after binge watching Quantico. And you should watch it if you haven't, because it's really good. But yes, so that is a book that I have been meaning to read for forever. And then my book with pictures is The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupery. The Little Prince, and I will link that information below because I really do not want to butcher the last name. But yeah, so it's just that was just a popular kids book, and I'm pretty sure there's okay. And then for the graphic novel that I'm going to be reading, I don't have it because it's coming in like 2-ish days, but it's the latest Nailbiter, so I'm just gonna show you. This is the first volume, but the latest volume, volume number 5, I believe, or 6, 5 or 6. Basically the latest one. So I'm gonna be picking that up. And for my 7th book to read, I already started A Court of Mist and Fury, so I'm going to try to finish that during this CRAMATHON. But if I feel that I do not have enough time before the CRAMATHON ends, I'm going to end up reading another R.L. Stine book for the Fear Street series called All Night Party. And it basically just sounds like if you've seen that Halloween Scream special, or and then there were none, that book, or Damon Hall. It's very reminiscent of that. Like, a bunch of teens go to a private island for a party, and then there's a murder on the loose, and people's bodies start piling up, and that is just right up my alley. And I love R.L. Stine's writing. I love the plot twists, and the ones that I chose for this CRAMATHON were the ones with the higher ratings on Goodreads. So I'm excited to dive in. So that's my backup. I'm either gonna read that small book, or I'm gonna power through this, depending on how busy my schedule gets. Well, I'm just gonna stack them up with my Kindle on top. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed, and just leave some comments down below and let me know what you guys are reading, and maybe I'll pick up some suggestions. Okay, bye!